Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a new moon in Virgo reading for my dearest Virgos. Now Virgo, the new moon in Virgo doesn't happen until the 2nd of September, but I am doing this on the start of Virgo season, August 22nd. The new moon in Virgo on September 2nd opens the eclipse portal as it begins the lunar cycle that peaks with the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. Now this invites a renewal of our daily habits and of our relationship to work and service. It's also a reminder to cultivate discernment and opportunity to commit to taking care of ourselves and our health in new ways. This also is an opportunity to reflect on what service means to us and how we aspire to be of service, and or whether our daily decisions are in alignment with that. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this and see what messages come through for my dearest Virgos for Virgo season. So what is the energy coming towards my Virgos in Virgo season, please? All right, we have realization, beautiful. We have nourishment, yes. You know, Virgo, most Virgo energy really does embody paying attention to your health and what we put into our bodies, and you know, our bodies as temples. And we see wisdom. All right, and we have action. All right, so a lot of you're going to be taking action here, and it may be putting a new health and wellness routine in place. But nourishment doesn't just have to be what we eat and what we drink. It can certainly be how we're nourishing ourselves with self-love, self-care, rest, the relationships that we have, the work that we do. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. And I feel like, you know what, Virgo, you know what's up with this wisdom card. You've learned a lot, so now it's time to implement it. Okay. So we have the Knight of Wands, okay. We see the Two of Wands, all right, and we have the Devil in reverse. Beautiful, beautiful energy here, Virgo. So we have strong Capricorn energy coming through. Some of you could have Capricorn in your chart. Maybe you're just embodying this energy, which is pragmatic, it's wise. But the Devil in reverse is also you cutting out bad habits. And again, it can be things that you're eating or drinking, lower vibrational foods, alcohol, sugary beverages, sodas, junk food, processed food, things like that. But for a lot of you too, it certainly can be relationships, you know, and it can be behaviors as well. So we have the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy. Some of my Virgos, you've been a little bit on the fence or a little bit unclear as to how to proceed with this new plan, or the plans that you want, you know, that you want to enact or you want to action. So we have this Knight of Wands energy in reverse, and I kind of feel this is a little bit of an energy of flip-flopping. And I feel that a lot of my Virgos, you know, this certainly could be somebody you've been dealing with, whether it's in a work situation, a living situation, a friendship, a family member, or a love relationship here. But it can also be your energy where you're kind of one foot in the door and one foot out. And I feel with this Virgo new moon, or this energy of Virgo season, you're finding out what the key is to moving forward and getting out of an energy of lack of focus, getting clear on what the path forward looks like for you. Yeah, it looks like there was potentially something that you didn't want to give up because you saw such a major opportunity here, or you saw all the potential in this particular situation. But I feel like you're learning now that you need to hold back and focus on your own stability, prioritize yourself here, and everything is going to work out for you. Yeah, there's something here that needs to go for sure. It could be a person, it could be a habit, it could be, you know, behavior. The Two of Wands tells me that you are making this decision to nourish yourself, to prioritize yourself here, Virgo, and you're ready for growth and expansion, and you're willing to shift your focus if necessary. Take a leap of faith in a new direction, and walk away from, again, bad habits, bad relationships, a job that you hate, or just doing things that you're realizing are blocking you from feeling good. Some of you may be quitting, like drinking or smoking, Again, you're really paying attention to like rest, balance, and just doing the things that make you feel good, because I feel like you're ready to amplify your success. And I feel like you're looking back at this time where you may have felt a little bit stagnant, or you felt a little confused, or maybe you couldn't see the way forward. And some of you, you're looking back at a situation and you're like, why did I hang out in that situation so long? But Spirit's saying, because there was wisdom that needed to be gained from that situation, which is most likely karmic in nature. And with the devil energy in reverse, you now see very clearly through contrast what you want, what you don't want here. All right. And we see, yep, you're putting an end to something. You're making a judgment call. You're ending something. You're ready to grow and transform your life. It was a karmic lesson here, or it's something that taught you a lot about prioritizing yourself. And the Eight of Wands. And there is an energy of disappointment here, of something that you really wanted, or something that you saw a lot of potential in. Again, it could be a home that you wanted to buy. It really could be anything. It could be a trip that you wanted to take, but it looks like it just wasn't working out for you. And we have been in this Mercury retrograde energy, and we will be for the next, week or so with the shadow period. So I do feel like you're learning to really protect yourself. You're learning to go with the flow, recognizing that Spirit has your back. But I feel like now you have clarity about the action that you need to take, because you've learned the lessons and you're taking action where you are your number one priority. And we see the Hierophant energy in reverse. And a lot of you're changing up your codes of conduct here. You're breaking out of a mold. You're busting out of the old. And some of you, these are maybe very long-held beliefs or long-held, behaviors, addictions even for some of you, that you're just like ready to put behind you, because you're ready to just sort of supercharge your life. You're ready to really focus on success. This is a weird message, but some of you out there may, and it's a very specific message, some of you may consider yourselves INFJs or Sigma females is what I'm hearing. Okay, that very specific message, not going to resonate with all of you, but let's see, when it comes to work, career, and finances, what advice do we have for my Virgos for Virgo season? All right, expression. All right, you need work that lets you express your creative self. You could do well at writing, blogging, or career and communication, okay? But a lot of my Virgos too, you've been using writing as a tool to like channel divinely inspired messages. A lot of you have been journaling. You may have even been, during this Mercury retrograde, going through your old journals and looking at like finding yourself again is what I'm getting back to yourself. And some of you, if this does relate to, a career change, you're recognizing that maybe you are in a shadow career, which is, for example, like you want to be an actor, but you're, behind the camera, right? And so it's like you're ready to step out in front, embrace your creativity, and do work that's really, truly fulfilling for you. So I love this energy for you, Virgo. And we also see education. So you may need to take a class or do research to find a better position, or you may find yourself writing a book or teaching others. Yeah, and some of you, you're ready to take action to make these dreams a reality. Again, if it's a career change, you're going back to school, or you're getting a certificate, or you're honing your skills. I love this energy. And for others of you, you're just really doing the research, trying to figure out, okay, what is my true path and my true purpose here? And, there is something here. Some of you, you're really heavily relying on your faith is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing somebody opening a book. Okay. But I see that here, but I also see it here in relationship to the Hierophant card. So again, some of you going back to school, some of you going through your own personal library, to reread and get inspiration, reread books and get inspiration from some of your previous teachers is what I'm hearing. All right. When it comes to love and relationships, yep, you've freed yourself from toxic situations, relationships, or addictions. That's super clear here in this reading. My Virgos, you're absolutely harnessing this Virgo energy to just catapult yourselves into this new timeline, to heal, to let go of people and situations that were keeping you stagnant or keeping you stuck here. Okay. And we have Mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend delude, and gaslighting. So some of you may have been dealing with somebody who was a bit shady, somebody who was flip-flopping, somebody who was juggling you, maybe a bit of a player. That certainly could be the case, and a lot of you, you're healing from that. But I also feel like in that weird message that came through with Sigma female, and I know not all of you are female out there, and that is completely okay if you're not. But what I'm getting here is you're keeping it to yourself with this mask energy. Like this healing, this shift, a lot of my Virgos, you are going into hermit mode because you know that's what you need to do to replenish and to recharge. So I do feel like whether it's coming to like a career change, a relationship change, a move, you know, a big shift for you, it's like you need to go within first. You need to protect your energy. You need to find balance. And I feel like you're not letting a whole lot of people in at this time, and that's completely okay. Look at that at the bottom of the deck, because you're preparing for your rebirth there with the Phoenix card. You know, Virgo, I love that. And I feel like that's so typically Virgo energy, which is going into hermit mode, purposefully, you know, being in isolation or hard to get to. Oftentimes we see the hermit, he's on the top of a mountain, he's kind of in these tattered clothes. He's on this very spiritual journey, but people, he's not allowing people to have access to his energy on purpose because he needs to heal, you know, because he needs to recharge and just get right and get his plan, his action plan in order. All right, so let's see, what are the blessings coming towards my Virgos here in Virgo season? All right, we have the World. So you're definitely closing out a major cycle. 29 breaks down to an 11. So I also feel like this is ushering in balance for you. And also with the World card here, Virgo, some of you, there's a journey. And a lot of you, it's an internal journey. It's a personal journey, the path of the mystic, the path of the yogi. But I'm also seeing that there's, you know, that some of you may be traveling. Some of you are contemplating doing a full-on lifestyle change, a total switch in where you live or how you live your life, and you're closing out a cycle here. And it feels like it was kind of a confusing cycle. Don't beat yourselves up about staying too long in that situation or in that energy, Virgo, because I can feel that coming through. And man holding a coin. First and foremost, I do feel, my Virgos, you are absolutely investing in yourselves. But I also feel there could be a beautiful offer coming in that's going to change everything. So again, if you're looking to buy a new home or to move, or if you're looking for that new job, or possibly there's a space that opens up for you in a course that maybe wasn't previously available. Maybe even getting like a loan, or, you know, maybe even a loan or a scholarship or something to take a class or to go back to school. And we see a lot of you with the number 33, you've learned a lot of lessons, but there's a very heart-centered path that's open and available to you at this time. So Spirit's saying to absolutely follow it. And again, this could certainly be, for my dear Virgos, a new love offer coming in. But it's because you're changing up your codes of conduct, you're shifting whom you run with possibly, or the places that you like to go. And it doesn't mean that it's a total, complete overhaul, but energetically, people are not going to be able to recognize you after this. It's a major glow up. But you're going into hermit mode first, or maybe you already are in hermit mode. And like I said, you're going to be unrecognizable. Your energetic signature is shifting in a major way. So let's wrap up this reading here, Virgo, with a mantra and an angel number for Virgo season. And we have number 28, which breaks down to the number 10. I'm being drawn to numbers here in this reading, as I am in general, but I'm seeing 29 breaking down to an 11. So 11, 22 could be a number sequence you're seeing. I'm also seeing 43 breaking down to a 7. So we have double sevens. Again, no surprise there, because 77 is a master number, the path of the yogi, the path of the mystic, which is the path that you're on right now. And then we also see this 28 and 29, so that could be your age, or it could have some other significance for you. But pay attention to those number sequences or combination of those number sequences. So number 28 says, I am a leader. Yes, Virgo, you certainly are. In an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable and compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team towards achievement. So some of you, you are getting an offer to be the boss or to be a CEO here. But I'm also seeing that, you know, when you're at the top, it can be a little bit lonely. And a lot of times leaders do need to take that time in hermit mode to really harness that energy and that confidence, which I feel like you're doing. We also see the number 4 coming through for you. Spirit wants you to know that you're going to be stable during this time of change. So that's emotionally stable, physically stable, financially stable. And Spirit says you bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. You are stable, absolutely. And then some, Virgo. All right, I'm going to leave it here. If these messages do resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or if you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Love and light, my dear Virgos. Take care.